Right now, you have the best opportunity that you're gonna see in a very, very long time. So yeah, inventory is low, rates are high, market is really tough, but if you put in your head that this is the opportunity to change your life, I guarantee you that within the next 2 years, you're gonna be in a completely different place.
Just to give me an idea, what is your range right now? Looking at 7 to 10, 10 to 12, what is it?
Well, this is all short-term private money. It's not income-based. We don't care about how much he makes. We're not gonna ask for tax returns or anything to that effect. So the interest rates are going to range from the high 10s to the mid 11s generally. Okay. Interest only based on funds dispersed. Our terms are generally 12 to 18 months.
Everybody loves you, roast it up.
We gotta get a hold of that insurance guy and figure out those questions.
Yeah, I did, but I've already sent it to you.
And he just said he sent it to you.
Yeah, and he's right. I sent it to you. Good insurance.
What an idiot. Okay.
Yeah, so I'll follow up on it.
A lot of developers will do the work for someone else and they will not be on title. They will just have done the work themselves.
No, he is on title.
16 units, and it's, according to your notes, you're purchased at different dates. And you say their value is 16.5. So the way we do our calculations for project feasibility is, per lot, we would need to know how much he paid for it. Of course, like you said, he's not gonna do all 16 at once. So you're gonna break this down into different phases. I can email you and we can get some information on what lots he wants to work on to begin with, what he wants to do, because then we can get a general loan amount, we can get a loan to cost, we can get some more information in terms of details of the project feasibility, right? Obviously, there are draws. You know how the draw process works, correct?
Pulling up depending on the phases.
Exactly correct.
Through the contractor. And he's familiar with that too. He's familiar with that.
Sure.
That's his first rodeo on that part.
Like you said, the FICO's 800 plus. Now, do you know anything about his entity? Is he his sole member? Is, corporation, LLC, anything to that effect?
Has a corporation, so I think it's structured at how this is going to make sense on the financing part.
And that's fine, because we can work with either one. And the reason why I ask about any kind of partners or anything is because, we're generally going to run a background check on partners and then get a credit pull on anybody who owns more than 30% of the company.
What is the one landing nugget you want to leave us, each one of us here today with, Ricardo?
And I think it's all about education. We all have access to the same program, and how can we help more borrowers? The more families we help, the more we help our own family. Educate the people you're around. Pick your partners carefully.
Or you don't know exactly at this moment which lots he wants to work on first and how many?
So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. I have the APNs on that.
Okay, so 4 of them, fantastic. And they all have the same construction budget because they're the same floor plan.
Yeah. Yeah.
200 to 225, ARV 390, and the properties were generally purchased for $10,000 to $12,000 cash.
Yeah.
I'm going to email you if you can get me those APN numbers one by one and let me know exactly how much he paid for each one and the date that he did. Knowing already what the budget is, the ARV, his experience, we can get you some general numbers.
I really want everyone to understand inflation. When they hear inflation, it's 2%, it's 5%, it's 7%. What that means is every year that's the rate that it goes up. The inflation rate's going down. Don't tie that to prices are coming back down. Prices are never coming back down. Think about real estate as an asset.
Just to give me an idea, what is your range right now? 7 to 10, 10 to 12. What is it that your average?
Well, this is all short-term private money. It's not income-based. We don't care about how much he makes. We're not going to ask for tax returns or anything to that effect. So the interest rates are going to range from the high 10s to the mid 11s generally. Okay. Interest only based on funds dispersed. Our terms are generally 12 to 18 months. As long as he makes his payments on time, he's eligible for extensions. We have a lot of options depending on what's important to him. Fast draws, the appraisal process. We need to know what's most important to him and what he really wants to focus on.
Typically on construction loans, you don't make monthly payments, but because this is private money, are you requiring monthly payments?
Oh yeah, it's interest-only monthly payments. It's only based on what's been dispersed. So yeah, there are monthly payments. It's a balloon at the end. He's got to either refi, and he's going to sell these, right? They're all going to get sold.
Yeah.
The nugget I want to give you, it's not really related to lending, but it's related to what you do right now in real estate. Because I've made a mistake in 2008. When the crash happened, I got scared. Right now, you have the best opportunity that you're going to see in a very, very long time. So yeah, inventory is low, rates are high, market is really tough, but if you put in your head that this is the opportunity to change your life, I guarantee you that within the next 2 years, you're going to be in a completely different place. While everybody else getting scared and they're moving to the sidelines, you're going to take control, you're going to make those videos, create motivation within yourself, and create some massive success in your life, because this is the time.
Because the land was only about 12 grand, at 85% of the construction budget finance, we're a little bit above 80% LTC. So I have about a loan amount of about 189, and that's at 79.75 LTC. 84% of the budget finance, that's a loan amount of about 189. And that's for each property, of course, right? He wants to start with 4, all we do is extrapolate this 4 times. So 4 lots, that's a loan amount of $756,000. So we're probably gonna be at about 2.5 points on that on our end. What are you looking to make on your end?
Probably 2.
Okay. So that'd be 4.5 total.
Do you guys have developed anything in Baja? In Cabo, nothing at all?
One of my clients deal with a hard money lender right now, so he does flips and stuff.
Okay.
Everybody loves you, Rosetta. Tell me, I mean, he comes in the office with your book and he's like, I love this guy, you have to meet this guy. I said, he's
Wow, that's amazing.
he wants to start people. He's a realtor.
It's so funny, he was reading my book.
For a definite, term sheet, anything in terms of that, I will need the itemized construction budget. I will need a track record to document what he's done in the past, and then the renderings as well. And that's pretty much it. I don't want to do anything like pull credit or anything up front. But in terms of a term sheet, I need a couple documents from you, and then we can get some numbers out for you and see how you feel.
Perfect.
Now,
Go ahead and send that over to me.
when we do that, we generally like to have everybody on board, including yourself and the developer himself. So what we like to do is get on a conference call to make sure everything is clear with everybody. And that way, anything comes up, we need more answers, we can get it straight from the horse's mouth. But of course, we want you involved in every step of that process.
Yeah. Okay, perfect.
Any other questions for me before I let you go?
No, just if you could email me that so that I can go ahead and get that out and get it out to you as soon as I possibly can.
You got it.
Wonderful. Thank you. Nice talking to you.
You as well. Talk to you soon.
I love this event. I've been in so many events in my life, but this event was more like being home. There's like a big family of real estate professionals gathered in all one place right here, and I think it's very educational. You brought some things to the table to help realtors in this challenging market. Don't forget to create opportunities. This is the time to create opportunities for you to get rich and create success in your life. So rise it up.
So when you talk about personal goals, you really have to be disciplined. You really have to show up and put in the effort, because you can't rely on that weekly salary check. Everybody wants to make the most money possible, but really the goal is to develop in levels, steps of the higher dollar amount loan. You can start out with a $400,000 house. And you make a little bit of money on that, that's great. You do a lot of those every month and you make some pretty good money. But then you step it up to the multifamily, you step it up to the commercial product. And then you get to the big office buildings and the big, strip malls and things like that. And it's steps. You gotta learn and you gotta earn. You gotta earn your way there. It's hard work. The goal is to eventually step up to the high dollar amount. And one deal can make you $100,000. You can even do 2 of those a month. You're making $200,000 a month. You're on the easy street. Money doesn't buy happiness, but it does buy you comfort. For some people, it takes a long time to adapt to this particular niche of the industry. It can be hard. It can be stressful. Some people can bow out. And with the mortgage industry going with its ups and downs in the past 15 years, some people just can't hack it, but you gotta stay strong.
I mean, me personally, I listen to motivational videos every day on the way to work. I give myself goals that I wanna hit. Like me personally, I wanna do my own personal fix and flip. Every day I talk to investors and see the deals they're doing. It really motivates me to work harder to, get on their level.
Doing loans, you have to just get on the phone and start talking loans. Like, you're not gonna figure things out, especially in sales, just by reading books. You have to do first and then correct course after, then learn, right? It's like shoot first, then aim second.
Rise it up.